Hello, class. Professor Mandeville again. I just want to take an opportunity to explain to PSC 100 students the assignment that is the most pressing in class, and that's the Animal Farm assignment that you're going to write on this book right here, or one that looks like it. I don't care which form you buy it in. There are, hundreds of different paperbacks, but just lay your hands on one as soon as possible. The assignment for that book, which you can read in the afternoon, it's a real easy read, is due on February 28th. So, if I were you, I'd do it sooner than later because you're less busy in the beginning of the semester, and obviously you want to do a good job on this. Now, I'm going to explain to you what I'm really looking for in this assignment. So, you need to review the questions that I presented to you, and I'm going to go over in detail, and keep those in mind while you're reading the book. Now, the assignment itself has to be at least 1,500 words. And if you use outside sources, you must cite them. Now, the assignment, as I mentioned before, is due on February 28th, and no late assignments will be accepted, period, just like all the rest of the assignments during the course of the semester. So the first question that I want you to address after reading the book Animal Farm by Orwell is what were the types of governments that were present in the book Animal Farm, and who were the leaders of those governments? Now, there's at least 3 different transformations that happen in the book Animal Farm, where they go from one type of government to another to another. Now, the examples of types we are going to cover in Module 2. There's an examination of all the different types of governments, like authoritarian, totalitarian, socialist, democracy, and so forth. So you need to determine at what point what government is present in the book and who the leader is, who the character is that's the leader of that government. Now, question number 2. Let's assume, like all other experts who have analyzed the book Animal Farm, that George Orwell was portraying or satiring the Soviet Union and Russia during and after the Bolshevik Revolution in the book Animal Farm. So, with that interpretation in mind, you need to identify the following characters who you'll become real familiar with while you're reading the book: Farmer Jones, Old Major, Napoleon, Snowball, Squealer, and the dogs. Who do they really represent as real people that existed in Russia and the Soviet Union during the Bolshevik Revolution? So if you don't know much about that, if you don't remember from European history or whatever, you're going to have to go online and do some research on it. Some of you may remember that. You studied it in high school, you studied it in a class in college. I don't know, but you're going to have to become familiar with it. Now, question number 3. You'll get to a point in the book where this will be a pretty moving moment, and what I want you to analyze is, what does the phrase in the book, quote, all animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others, mean in the context of the book when it appears? Then I want you to think about this. How can you apply that to American society in the past and the present? And you certainly can. So that's that question. It's a pretty straightforward question. Number 4, After reading Animal Farm, what generalizations can be made concerning revolutions? There's really a couple revolutions in the book. So I want you to think about that. And generally speaking, what can be talked about with revolutions? You're going to have to, if you don't already know about the Bolshevik Revolution, know generally what happened in that and the outcome. Obviously, you all know about the American Revolution, starting in grade school, obviously. And we just had an insurrection. So, what generalizations can you make thinking about those and thinking about what happened in Animal Farm? Then finally, this is kind of a fun question. In the book Animal Farm, which character was your favorite and you became sort of attached to? You'll all have one. They'll be different, but I guarantee you will. And which character was your least favorite or did you despise? There's a couple of those that come to mind, and it'll vary, but you'll have one of those too. And explain to me why you really liked one character and despised another. So, that's your assignment. I wanted to explain it to you because you may want to start working on that right away. And if you have any further questions on this assignment, like any other assignment in class, feel free to email me and ask me. You know, that's basically what my office hours are all about. I'm available via email all the time. The only thing I'll tell you about email is you email me after 5 p.m., I'm not going to respond until the next day. I don't work 24 hours a day. So, every day, though, I'm in front of a computer in my home office working on my 4 distance learning courses. So, in regular business hours, shoot me an email. I'll get right back to you on it. So, I hope that helps clear up this assignment. Everybody take care. Wear your masks. Be safe. Talk to you soon.